Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to use one of the best cabins in the game. This is the Docker. It has an incredible top speed of 60, but I boosted that to 71 by slapping on the Oyabun engine. It has pretty good tonnage, but the acceleration is still bad. The cab itself is very heavy. It has 19 energy, but we have managed to squeeze in a couple of grenadier drones and a barrier. We are also using the new Uwabaki wheels for some extra acceleration. Because this cab is so good, we need to camouflage it. So I painted it with all the camo paints I found in my inventory. I also added some ammo for the drones so we don't run out. But I'm not using the Cheetah engine, so the reload speed on them will be long. So we're all set for success. That's what I like to think anyway. I could have slapped on a chameleon, but then I would have to add a generator. But today, we're only using the 19 energy that comes with the cab. Anyway, let's see if we can get into a few matches. Looks like the snow is gone on the maps. I haven't seen any today at all. I guess springtime is on its way to the northern hemisphere. I know someone on the opposite side of the planet who's happy about the southern hemisphere going towards colder weather. Here's the first catch of the day. Let's release the drones and see what happens. We are playing at a very low power score, just over 5,000, and the builds in this bracket is normally pretty nasty. Me and most of my friends in Crossout are playing this bracket every Sunday, so if you want to join in on the fun, head over to Chrisiege on Twitch. I'll drop a link in the description. I just realized that I haven't put on a radar on this build, so I have to add one before the next match. That's going to increase the range for my drones, so they can drive further away from me. Right now, I just have to get closer to the enemies so I can deal some damage. Bonk! I saw them coming a mile away. I guess it turned into a situation where both players thought the other was moving, then no one did. I actually decided on making this video with the Docker cab because someone made a comment about it. So if there's any part in the game you want me to make a build with, let me know. That's what the comments are for. I can't promise to make every single build, but I can promise that I will read all the comments like I always do. That melee build back there looked really nasty. I'm gonna try to avoid it as much as possible. But in front of me there is another player using the Whirls and ML200 legs. It's extremely durable. Whoa, here's the melee. He had a nibble on my rear bumper. I'm the last player alive, and I have no radar, so I have to get close to my targets with the drones to be able to deal any damage. Let's try to go around and just race to the base. They had chameleon. That sucks. My drones can't attack what they can't see. I'll make sure to add that radar before the next match. You better watch carefully because it's going to happen magically again. I hope the player with the Whirls are low on ammo. I'm going to try to see if I can make them waste some. Oh no, I'm stuck. I guess this is GG then. Yeah, that's a GG indeed. Next match. I just put on the cheapest radar. but it's gonna help a lot. I also just noticed that the purple underlights goes really bad with the paint job, but it was the only neon lights I had, so it'll have to do.
One of ours is down. Time for revenge.
That's Punky Go 7, a skilled player we have to watch out for. I'm gonna use the train carts for cover to turn around and fall back. Whoa, it's total chaos in there. I love it. But this match is almost over. My team got completely decimated. That's a brutal build, Punky Go. Well played and GG. Let's go to the next match.
Let's get out of here. I've had enough sitting around. Let's roll.
That fork build looks interesting. I might have to look that up. I love a clever build that goes completely against the mainstream ones. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm really good at reckless driving, and I don't even drink. They got my barrier off just as I was trying to activate it. Let's get away. It's not much left of my build. It seems autocannons are doing very well these days no matter which one of them you use. I have a lot of durability, but they just shot me to pieces like it was nothing. So I've had enough of the drones, and it's time for change. I'm gonna slap on a grenade launcher on this baby and see what happens. This build feels like it's missing something, so I'm gonna have to experiment. And while I do that, it would be very much appreciated if you hit that like and subscribe button. GG, well played. Now let's go to the next match. I swapped out some of the drones for a retro. I also added a radiator and a cooler, and of course some extra ammo. Let's see if we can do some damage. I kept the barrier, which is great for protecting your teammates and of course yourself. The weapon I'm using now, the Retcher, can be extremely devastating, especially in pairs. But you have to predict your targets a lot when shooting at range. They can be extremely tricky to use, as you're about to witness in this video. I haven't played with the Retchers in a long time, so we'll see how good my patience will be with it. And we capture the base. Good game. Let's do one more. The perk for this weapon makes the projectiles deal more damage the further away the target is, and it increases quite a bit, but they also deal a lot of damage up close. The Retcher is capable of stripping off weapons of other builds with ease, but only if you're good at aiming them, which I'm not. I'm gonna try to help out in the back and get closer to some targets. Here we go. Let's stay on the brick build with the millers. It's a bot, but that build can deal a lot of damage. It's disarmed, so let's finish it off and find more targets. One is going for our base, so I'm gonna go defend it. I have to be careful with that shotgun build. It can take my Retcher off in one shot. The rotation speed on the Retcher is really slow. I wish I had my beloved oppressor engine. Only one left. This is probably going to turn into a chase because the last enemy is a droner. There they are. I have to be careful since I'm very low on durability. A few more hits and the Docker blows up. What a wonderfully bad cab this is. Yeah, time to get into the spectator seat. That wasn't too bad though, and the Retcher feels better when I used to it. I mentioned earlier that autocannons are doing well now, so I'm going to swap out the Retcher for a couple of jewels. But then I also have to remove the barrier to stay within the 19 energy I have to play with. Here we go. My favorite autocannon and the Docker. This is guaranteed to slap hard. The sound when you shoot the jewels makes them feel very hard-hitting, and I love that. The perk on them increases their time to overheat the faster you move, so it's sort of like a built-in radiator. I have added an extra radiator to increase it even more, and also a cooler, so they cool down faster if they overheat. This is what I call slappage. The jewels are performing well right now. Sadly, they don't have a lot of durability, so they can be shot off quickly. So all in all, I think the jewels feel balanced. But whenever I feel like that about a weapon in Crossout, it gets nerfed. I should be making videos about how bad they are instead. It's this player again with the Whirls. We've been seeing them in quite a few matches now. Good game. I'll be more careful if I meet them again. There they are again. I better watch out. Look how cute the Docker is. I wonder, what's your favorite cab among the common ones? Let me know in the comments. You can give me suggestions on different setups you want to see in the future if you want. I can't promise anything, but if I see something interesting, I will try to build it. In the upcoming balance changes, they are changing the perk on the still winds, or slap winds as I like to call them. The new perk increases the explosion radius on the projectile the further away the target is. And I already built something with the Satori cap and a couple of slap winds. I can't wait to try that out. We captured the base. Now let's support our team. Let's get into the middle and let it rip. I got some good hits there. Good numbers too. That was one world build. Now let's find the other. No more whirls and play on the enemy team. It's only the droner left, and they're gonna try to clutch and run around the map. I'm just gonna stay here on cap, and hopefully they don't go and try to capture another base. That should be the end of this match, and also this video. If you made it this far, I want to say thank you as usual for watching. I appreciate that a lot. Hopefully I have managed to entertain you enough to deserve a like, and subscribe if you haven't already. I wish you a good day wherever you may be, and I hope to see you in the next one.